Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hey, welcome back to NFL Recap 2025, 26th season. We're going to be doing the weekly recap, me and Rob here again. Brought to you by Late Night Chat Network, your one stop for pop culture talk. I knew I could nail it. I didn't lose the touch.
Attaboy.
I slowly had to think of my words there, but you know. Guys. Welcome back, Rob.
What's happening? Long time.
It has. It's been a long time coming. Doing a late.
Must be. We got a whole new intro.
My first stop. Sorry. I here we go. I know he was gonna be watching for this one. I forgot that.
Shit.
First, yeah, but okay. I almost had it there. This was nerve-wracking for me going live again after how long of a hiatus since last year, right? Since the playoffs. No, we did a live one. It was a little hiatus for live shows, guys.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, it has been for sure.
But yeah, obviously we're great to be back, and we'll have to get into it. But I'm so ready for this year's football. I am going nuts. The one thing that sucks is it's got to be in the playoff run for the fucking baseball. That's
I told you, come October, man, it's gonna be baseball, football, and hockey. Everything all at once. You're not gonna know what the hell to watch.
I mean, I don't even have enough time to take a piss anymore, to be honest with you. Seriously.
Just set up all your TVs inside the bathroom, man.
People wonder why I set the fucking thing up there, man. They wonder why, so I don't have to leave.
Yeah,
I can sit there and watch sports all day long. No, but I'll have to let you guys know what would happen for the week one. But unfortunately, Rob, how have you been feeling over this football season this year?
A few surprises. Like I said, I know like nothing is ever the same with whatever sport it is when they come back and you start the season. You know, there's always been trades and players that have either been let go or hasn't made it or whatever. So there's a few teams that shocked me. Like I was shocked that KC lost their first two games. Maybe not against the Eagles because the Eagles are an excellent team, but I was definitely shocked with them losing to the Chargers in Spain. You know what it is?
It's I think it's a shock to everybody's system because they have been so good for so long. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you can't always be good. You know what I mean? You can't be the top forever, bro. We're coming into a great time of quarterbacks and a whole new era of quarterbacks, different styles of play. A lot of young quarterbacks.
Yeah.
A lot of younger players too this year that I've noticed. Well, but honestly,
look at my team, man. I mean, we're going to go. Unfortunately, this is a pure rebuild for us. We're going nowhere. We have our number one quarterback is last year's backup, and I mean he's already broken a record for 7 consecutive starts and no wins. So go Saints.
I mean, you can't cry about it every year. I mean, you kind of started to sound like my brother, but
I ain't crying about it. I mean, if it's going to get us better people down the road, I mean, every team's got to go through a rebuild, right? So
yeah. Well,
I mean. We still have some fantastic. Don't get me wrong. We still have, and don't forget, we also Hill's still injured. Once Hill comes back, that'll help a little bit. But I mean, we still have Kamara and we still have Olave, and so
you got a team. You have a team. They just gotta know how to work it the right way.
We just don't have. You know what? Surprisingly, he's throwing pretty good. It's just it is what it is. It's just we've come up against some. We started off against some good teams. That's all. So it's all good. We'll see what happens.
Any given Sunday, like they say, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Any given Sunday.
So yeah, the reason why we couldn't get around to week one because, as you can see with the gear, I was at the game.
Lucky bastard.
At the Washington home opener with family and friends. A couple,
Yeah.
I went with my brother, my cousin, my brother's friend, and Neeks over here from Late Night Chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You can catch him on everything. You can catch him on any show on this channel. He's the one.
He's the boss.
Yeah, we got everything from late night movie picks, late night at the movies. Sorry, his comic shop talk with Chris. I mean, you can just anything you name, the late night mixtapes on the Fridays and stuff like that. That's all Nico there. But he was on the trip with us, so that was crazy. We had a good time.
You still haven't told me all about it yet.
Because I don't know what I can and can't get away with.
Yeah, you got to watch that, eh?
We had a group full of guys going down in a motorhome, crossing the border. That's how it starts, okay? That's how the day starts. Well, the day starts with, 5:30 in the morning, my brother banging on my back window to wake me up because,
I thought you were supposed to be up and ready to go.
Well, he was a little early, so my alarm hadn't gone off yet, and I woke up. I woke up to getting scared the shit out. Honestly, this is his first time at my house, so I didn't know he even knew which window was mine. I think he just took a guess.
Lucky guess.
Straight up. I mean, there's nobody else.
No,
but yeah. But yeah, I would have been up regardless because I've been looking forward to that trip for quite a while, right? So we jump in, we go pick up the motorhome. Of course, I can't. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I want to know if I can get my marijuana down in the States. So that was a whole nother story. That was a whole nother story. My cousin Peter was worried. My cousin Peter was worried for me too because he's like, how's he gonna put up with us this whole time? Or how are we gonna put up with him? Maybe like me.
Yeah, without myself, it too. Right? Yeah, both. So it goes both ways.
So, we get down there. We had a great time. We went to the game. These guys got a little cranky because I decided to do a little off-roading with the Winnebago. And they don't understand that I did it purposely. I knew what I was doing. I even called it out. Nico was in the passenger seat. I even said it. Yeehaw! Right? They knew we were going over that bump. Because I caught the front bump of the curb. And I knew with the dually, it's going to catch the back bump. Back set of tires, right? So I knew we were going for a ride. I didn't realize when I had parked. Anybody? Oh yeah, my brother. I thought he came out of the washroom. I thought he was taking a piss in the washroom there. I thought he came flying out, which would have been even funnier.
Oh, that would have been a classic.
But the problem is that when that happened, the look I got, if looks could kill, I mean, they were gonna kill me. Me and Nico were laughing our ass off in the front seat. Right? But that was the last time I touched the Winnebago that weekend. I'll be honest with you. That's the last
probably.
Time.
You got the looks of death as depending on whose credit card that the
yeah, it's my brother's. But you know what? My brother learned to drive.
It goes on that credit card. So
he learned to drive from the best driver out there, which is me. Whether he likes to believe it or not, that's who he learned to drive like. Now I only hit stationary objects. Okay, when they're in parking lots and stuff like that. So they were worried about me going across 4 lanes of a highway at the last, possible minute with a 34-foot Winnebago. It's not that hard. It's not that big, the car. As long as you can see out the mirrors, people are going to stop.
Oh, yeah.
If you're cutting into their lane.
That's what I used to do driving rig.
You know what I mean?
As long as you see my signal, I'm coming over.
Oh, you know what I mean? So, but the experience of the whole trip, guys, and anybody out there who wants to go on a weekend and a tailgate party and just a party in general, a good time, like with just family and friends. This is something you do. You grab a camper and you can just camp. I mean, I wasn't big on going to the US, but I went anyways. We have been in Canada all summer and doing things up here, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to go down there with these guys, right? So we ended up going down and I had a great time. The game was an experience in itself. I have videos out there, guys. I have videos out there, and the best part of it though was he finished telling some random in the liquor store parking lot about Late Night Chat network after they smoked. After they asked for a smoke. Says he's from Toronto. Yeah. It was great.
Goes over the curb. Fucking Canadian drivers.
I gave her one of those packs of my cigarettes, the ones that have the Canadian flag. Oh, you're from Canada, man. And I was like, yeah. I was like, okay, here's a full. I even gave her a full pack because they were only the native reserve ones, right? So I was like, here, take a full pack. right? And then I drove off. Oh, go like they were cheering on the Winnebago, so I decided to go off roading. They don't realize it was
crazy.
all for the audience,
Ladies.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It was all for the audience. I mean, but at the end of the day, we all survived. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how some of these guys do it. They get up to go to these they party late, and then they wake up right in the morning and start cooking breakfast. And I'm like, come on, shut. Like they woke me up after the first day, and they're like, oh man, this is what we got to deal with. And on the way home, they didn't wake me up for 4 hours into the drive.
Yeah, nice.
I was in the Winnebago, just in
That's
the back.
What happens when you get old. When you get old, you want your sleep, man.
No, but I was up later than them too. That was the thing, right?
Well,
so we were at the game. Nico and I were at the game. This was the best part. These guys were double fisting, double 24 ounces, right?
Yeah.
And it's fucking expensive, right? Like for beer itself.
No doubt.
What did you say?
Oh.
This trip before this one, you wouldn't be on this trip. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I had to share. You know what? I was the most scared, Julie, of sharing those same four walls with my brother. I haven't stayed in the same room or confined area in that sense with my brother for a long time, and it was weird, right? But it worked out. Everything worked out. He got to cuddle with his best friend, and I had to take. I was on the couch. I was good, right?
Yep.
So, but honestly, the game was just spectacular. You know, going to the merch store, trying to get some stuff. Everything was like, I guess they don't use cash there. It was all tapless. It was an old stadium. I have pictures, all kinds of pictures and stuff from the stadium. You know, apparently because they're going to change the name, they're going to be moving it to DC, and I was getting a timeline of around roughly 3 years, right, before it's actually finished up and built from people that were, you know, living there and family that were at the game.
Okay.
So they have one coming, but that was 80,000 people in that place, dude. Wow. 80,000 people, and we were on the field goal line. So then two out of the 4 quarters. Cool.
Yeah, that was really
two out of the 4 quarters. We got to see them running in. I have video of
that was awesome.
Washington running it in right at the line. I mean, if I zoom in, I can probably see if he crosses the line in time. Like it was just, and you had to stand up the whole time. So that was just great. And then to watch these guys drunk, and then me have to be the designated driver on the way home, right? Everything just worked out perfectly.
Good, good, man.
I think the line of the day, I think the line of the weekend was the stars will align, and they all did, right? Until we got back into Toronto, right?
Yeah, my niece and sister and all them, they've been to a few. They've been to like Steelers a couple times, and I think maybe my niece even went to New York or something one time as well. I'm pretty sure. So
well, these guys go all the time. This was the first time.
Yeah, I know they do. Yeah, this is the first time they invited you.
Well, you know what, and that's, you know, thanks to Nico and my cousin Peter, because at the end of the day, they kind of vouch for me. You know, showing how what's the word I'm looking for? How I, you know, watch football a lot more lately and stuff like that. So yeah. Sorry, you got lost in my train of thought there.
Yeah.
But it was an amazing time. I didn't want to leave. I ended up I was on like 1,000 milligrams by the time halftime show.
Jesus, dude.
Right.
Oh my God, you're crazy.
Yeah,
I love it though.
The heat was so bad too. I was like, I needed water. I was trying to get to the car because I couldn't even feel my legs. Nico's walking this way. My brother and them are walking this way. Everybody's just walking, right? Yeah. I see the car. I said, at least if I pass out by the car, they'll know where I am. Right? So
you needed a nice big water bottle is what you should have brought with you. Are you allowed that or anything in the stadium or no?
No, you got to buy, you got to buy the shit in there. Right? So, well, but you can have that. That tailgate party started at 8:00 in the morning.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, when they set up, and this is a big one, but it's probably not one of the biggest yet, right? Like there's probably bigger out there tailgate parties and wilder tailgate parties.
I hear Buffalo's is pretty good.
But these guys had everything. Everybody who would come that where we were parked, we were in the red zone, right? So right where we were parked, they'd have all the flags and up and the tents because it kind of was a little bit raining in the morning there. So they had some like tents up. People were making barbecues and cooking, and music was going.
Wow.
But yeah, it was just phenomenal. Like I've never been to anything like it, you know. And I even came back the following day after the trip. I had a Jays game to go to, and even that, the difference between 40,000 people and 80,000 people.
Oh, well, you're doubling, right?
Yeah, I mean the Jays always look big there at the Rogers Center, but nothing compared to Washington.
No, I can imagine. Well, those football stadiums, man. I mean, and especially if you go to some of the newer ones like Dallas or Vegas or whatever, like they're like 105 or something like that, I think, or just over 100. Like, can you imagine over 100,000 people? Jeez, it's insane.
We were in Washington Square riding around mopeds, man. That was the craziest thing.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. It was a hot weekend, but you know what a great it was.
Nice.
You know, the seats were we were 3 rows up from that goal line.
Like I said in that video, even with the pictures that you sent, I mean, it looked pretty wild. It was
so this was their first official tailgate, though. So it was they've never done it before.
Really?
I thought they
games
did.
That these guys go to, they never do the tailgates.
No, because they usually, I think they fly a lot of the times down.
Ah, yeah. That's true. Okay, that makes sense.
Huge lots, old stadium. Yeah, that's what it was. We couldn't.
I'm surprised they don't go to a lot of Bills games then. I mean, at least that way you could just drive there, cross the border, you're right there.
Yeah, no, this was a 9-hour drive. It was not. This was
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Taker.
Because they like football so much and they go all the time. Like instead of having to fly out or whatever, I'm surprised they don't do Bill games. And that way, at least.
I think they're going to do something like that. I think my brother and I don't know who he's going with, but I read something about that they might be going to a Bills one.
Yeah,
just to go over the border and check it out, right?
Yeah,
But I mean,
get in their last time to the stadium before they move to their new one.
I think that's what it is. What do you say?
I think that it's another year next year that they're in the stadium.
Last year, the tailgate party was outside the stadium. We went to. Oh, okay. So they did do a tailgate, but it wasn't at the stadium. I think it was.
You need a big enough lot.
Cincinnati, I think they went last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because I know Pittsburgh has because they've, like I said, my family's been a couple times, I think, and
it's hard, bro. When the real estate's premium, like when it's premium real estate, like to have those big parking lots, like the parking lots. They're just basic parking lots, but you get lost. I don't know how they found it with all the beer in them. Like, I honestly don't. They knew exactly where they were going.
Usually on the light post, they usually have alphabet, don't they? So you know whether you're in section K or
you should tag your phone right where you're at, like so you can send yourself the location, right?
Yeah.
But it was weird. It was very.
I can imagine. Must be
huge, massive. Yeah, massive. Not like when you're in like Vegas or something. There's no parking.
Never been to anything like that, man. Not that big, anyway.
It was phenomenal. So for that, that's why I didn't get to follow much of week 1, right? But week 1 was a crazy week too, right? I mean, you had Green Bay beating Detroit. You know, you had.
That was crazy. Like again, getting back to about teams that did so well last year and kind of shit the bed. First couple of games, I look at the Texans. I'm shocked. I watched that game last night, the Texans, and it just.
But it wasn't really blown away that much, Rob. It really wasn't.
It was horrible. Like they had like 8 penalties.
Well, and it looks like Stroud isn't.
The rushing was like for like not even probably 70 yards.
It looks like Stroud's having a hard time. They did trade people in the off season too. So I don't know what.
They had, and there's a lot of injuries going on now too. Like look at Burrows, he's now gone.
Don't even bring it up because if my brother's watching or something, he's going to be so upset.
Burrows gone.
My cousin Peter too. Yeah, because they have stuff like that going on. They have.
San Fran's got a bunch. They were missing a couple when they were playing the last game. Purdy wasn't playing, and what's his name? Riddle or whatever the long haired dude is. He was out as well.
Riddell?
What is it?
Is it Riddell?
No, I thought it was like RITT. So Ritter, whatever.
Maybe.
He was
have, all the names in
out.
front of me right now.
It's just
I'm just
there's quite a few injuries around.
happening so far.
Yeah,
but that's only in a week. This is 2 games they've only played, right? And you're getting injuries already, right?
Yeah,
you're getting some crazy.
Oh,
But at least I know the first week that I went to that first game, they got to win that game against it. I know it's nothing special; it's against the Giants, but
yeah,
it was still nice to see it and getting to see Daniels play, right? Because now he's apparently got a knee, so they don't know about his knee, so they're wondering about what's going to happen this week, right?
yeah. There's a few that are
knee
like
or his ankle, if I'm not mistaken, in one of the body parts. They all have them everywhere.
Even
right?
What's that ass's name?
Oh, it was his knee, yeah.
Tampa. What's Tampa's quarterback again? I'm having a brain fart.
Oh, and the Buccaneers, Baker,
yeah. Baker Mayfield or Mayfield. Yeah. He man, he was getting hit below the belt, left, right, and center on his legs, his knees, his ankles. They were grabbing everything. And they were even saying that he's going to need this week to rest up. Like I think he's pretty banged up too. So it's kind of interesting. Like, and if it's not that, like some teams
which ones?
They're missing like key players. Like what's his name? Rice is suspended still. He's not coming back for another couple more games. So I mean, there's a lot of teams that have key players that are either injured or out. And for the start, I mean, this is when I guess other teams can maybe get the jump on some of them. But
and that's what's going to happen. You got teams like Jacksonville that are up 2 games. You got
that's something else too.
Yeah, you got teams that are down, like the Chiefs, 2 games.
Chiefs
right?
down 2-0. That looks good.
But I mean, okay. It's because it hasn't happened since 2014. I think they said.
Yeah.
But it's something that's going to happen. You got the Steelers looking all right too. You got.
Yes and no. I mean, the Steelers are definitely looking. They don't look bad, but man, did they ever shit the bed last week? Holy crap! With their fuck ups in their own zone and stuff like that, it just.
It happens.
You got Rodgers completely crying now again and blaming.
Rodgers always going to cry, but Rodgers always going to cry. But Green Bay is another one that's 2-0.
Green Bay's
because they added.
They're surprising me.
Well, it's not that I didn't think it's a surprise. They added better depth and stuff onto their lines.
Yeah.
So for Jordan Love, right? And if there's anybody that can throw a ball, he can. It's just
absolutely. Yeah.
The runners have to catch his timing.
Yeah.
Right, because he knows where he's going to put it. You just better be there, right? Like I hate to say that because they were playing Washington this week, and they beat Washington, but they deserve the win. I watched the way they play. Washington's lost has a few young guys on their defensive and offensive line now that they're working with, so they're it takes a while to get used to the whole the bright lights sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. This week I can't even really say anything, especially in our pool, because I fucking forgot to put half my picks in.
I was absolutely when I went on to just check to see what everybody had picked, and I saw that you didn't. I mean, I was like, dude, you've never done that before,
right? I got so fucking mad. I was so angry with myself. I was 5 minutes away from
usually it's
1
the
o'clock.
boss that forgets.
But
actually, he did. He forgot Thursdays.
Yeah, and I was laughing in my head.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything to him, but then I fucking totally forgot all those games. What I forgot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That hurts.
8, 9 games.
Oh, dude, that hurts.
9 games. Even if I only got 4 out of those 9 games, right?
Yeah, would have been. Yeah, absolutely.
I still would have pulled ahead. Like I still would have kept my spot there.
Yeah,
where I was. Because my first week wasn't a bad week. I just didn't have the confidence.
You guys
points.
did well. Yeah.
I just didn't put the points in the right spots.
Yeah.
But as long as I'm beating your sister, I'm okay.
Well, again, she's got to learn to stop picking with her heart, man, because she put way too much on the very first game. She put way too many points on the Cowboys, man. So, but
hey, you know what? The second one paid off. Was
Yeah,
it
the second one did. Yeah,
the
absolutely.
second one paid
Second one.
off, right?
Barely. I mean, shit. Their kicker
It was
broke
like
a
holding your
record,
breath.
eh?
Yeah,
You see that for kicking over
40 yards.
well, no, it was 40. He was into the 60s, I think.
I know it's called the joke.
Yeah. Oh, I know. But I'm just saying that because he tied the game with 0. Yeah, there she is. They tied the game with 0 on the clock to put it into overtime, and then they won it in overtime with 0 on the clock. So with both his kicks. So yeah, it was quite.
Well, that was sort of like an Indian
kicker, man.
So that was in like an Indianapolis game. See what happened in the Indianapolis game?
Yes, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh, and I had a feeling because the Colts are up now 2-0, 2-0 for the season, right?
They're doing well too.
They weren't bad last year either. They started to pick up near the end. So I was like, we'll see where they go from there. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with them. It's I guess it's 2 weeks into the season.
Yeah,
I'm still watching. Every time I keep looking on here, there's somebody new injured, or there's somebody new coming to the team, or there's some sort of like today. I mean, the Vikings lost yesterday, but was it the Vikings, if I'm not mistaken?
Yep.
Yeah, that was yesterday's game.
Yeah, it was yesterday's game.
Right? No, sorry, that was Sunday's game, the late game.
Oh, the late game, yeah, against the
the Falcons.
That's right.
Right, yeah, but there was still that nice 60-yard pass by Hubert. That's his fucking name. It always sounds like Sherbert.
Yeah, Hubert.
Yeah, Hubert, and it was nice, that one. And then you thought they were going to do something, but then Atlanta totally shut them down.
Yep.
Right, Atlanta looks mean this year too.
Yeah. Oh, big time.
Right, they don't look like they're going to take bullshit.
Yeah, there's a few that still look pretty damn strong, man. I mean, actually, I just read that. I thought there was a trade today. Like the Steelers picked up somebody.
I didn't see. I don't know. I didn't see anything about the Steelers picking up anybody. But no,
but
you could be right.
That's the thing you got to watch out for, which is what I try to do. Is like when I was waiting for you to come on to do this tonight, I was actually starting to make my picks now. And then usually what I do is before the games, I'll go back on to see if there's any last minute injuries or anything like that. And then,
well, you got McCarthy that got injury.
Yeah,
he's injured, right? Yeah. You got Burrows now. You got to worry about. Yep. You got Jaden Daniels. Down. Yeah, you got Purdy. I think he's going to be out too. You got Jaden Daniels that has got a knee sprain. So it's also it's early in the season.
Yep.
So you don't want to start fucking draining these guys right at the bat. Some of these guys are young still, right?
Yeah.
Not like those veterans like Josh Allen and stuff like that that'll play with broken legs and stuff like that.
Yeah, no shit. They don't care. No. Oh,
yeah.
I thought they said lost. Jeez.
I pick at the last minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because I don't know why. I don't know why. I just don't. I could have them all set like you said at the beginning of the week, but then shit changes, right? And then I don't focus on it enough, right? So
and then you end up sleeping in, and then you miss 8.
But usually I don't sleep in. I usually get up for these games.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I know. Yeah.
But it was a fucking long night. I had a birthday party.
Yeah.
My mom's birthday party to go to. Yeah. And it was just a long night, and then I indulged in some of the gummies again, and it didn't want me. Didn't want to allow me to wake up the next day.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Sometimes that's what happens, right?
No, for sure, man, for sure.
But even with the Texans, I'm upset about because I have a Stroud jersey too, and I want to bust that out at some point this year, right?
Like I said, I've seen both their games, man. It just
I get a jersey for every fucking team right now, just to have fun. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm already telling Nico where we going next year. I was watching the Minnesota opening and the Minnesota Vikings one, right? And that stadium looks fucking crazy. It's all purple. Right?
Oh yeah, when you were at the Jays game when you took the picture, and they took the picture of you, and you took
yeah. That was kind of crazy, eh?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Well, I had even better seats the next game I went to when I went to go watch the Houston game.
Yeah, you were saying that you were right by the bat boy or the ball boy.
The ball boy there. Oh my god,
nice.
The
Yeah, you've been
problem
getting
I
some good
find
seats.
with sports guys, and I don't know if anybody else is like that out there. I'm used to listening to it, or I'm used to watching it on TV, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Unless I have a good vantage point from the field, it's hard to
yeah,
watch the game the way it's supposed to be watched.
yeah,
Yeah, I know you're supposed to watch from a sideline and you're supposed to, know what's going on, but sometimes the angles are a little weird
yeah,
and you see what you can see, especially when there's people in front of you. So if you have a better angle point, let's say in 200 level where you could see more majority of the field and you can see where the players are and you can see, let's say if it's center field at the football game where you can
hmm
see both ends or in the 200s
yeah,
somewhat in the or higher up in the hundreds behind, let's say, home plate where
yeah.
you could see
See
everything
it a little
play
bit
out,
better. Yeah,
right?
yeah, for
Because
sure.
I like to watch it because I like the competitiveness about it and I like to watch it. A lot of people go to the games and they socialize, especially with the Jays game. I noticed too, they like to socialize a lot more than they actually pay attention to the game. And I can
Yeah.
sit there and watch 9 innings and I can sit there and watch 4 hours of football.
Oh
It,
yeah.
it, it doesn't make a difference. I can watch the last 3 minutes be an hour long and it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know about anybody else out there,
Oh, I
but
can. Yeah.
I can't. I enjoy being there in the present moment, but to actually focus on the actual game makes it a little hard. You see the big stuff coming, but I like seeing pitch for pitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the angle from actually they show you from behind the pitcher because I like to
Yeah.
see that release point. I like to see the pitch go in, like to the catcher, and I like to
Yeah.
see the batter swing. I like that whole vantage point, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I'm not complaining. Great watching them in person is great. I
Oh,
would do
hell
it
yeah.
over anything any day, right?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm not complaining. No, I'm just saying it. You can see how the difference is, right?
How you did you get any opportunities to try to catch a ball or anything, or at least there you can really catch some. Usually
Yeah, on
some
both
good
sides, man.
outs.
In
Yeah.
both games when we were up, didn't
Yeah.
that matter? They went over our heads. Like the
Yeah.
second game, we were really close to the. They came if that mesh wasn't there, they would have bounced right in one of our
Wow.
faces if we
Nice.
weren't paying attention, right?
Yeah.
But you could also go down into and I asked that guy, that ball boy or whatever. I don't know if he's a boy. He's got a mustache like mine, but no beard, right? Like the ball guy that that guy that plays catch with he does.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sure it's a boy. I'm sure it's a guy. Okay.
No, I mean like a man. It's not a kid. He's got a mustache. Not like when I say boy.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's just a term though.
Yeah,
Ball boy, but
yeah. So
not necessarily ball man.
let's not touch that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you could. Like the kids were going down there to ask him if they
Yeah.
can get a ball, right?
Yeah. No doubt.
So he would give them to the kids, and then people would heckle him, and fucking the older people would break his balls. And I wanted to go down there. I was gonna show him, hey, yeah, it's my birthday, man. Give me, hook me up with a ball.
As long as you don't pull that stunt like that chick did, that teacher girl or whatever went over to the kid and give me my ball back. That was supposed to be my ball. You stole it.
I could never do that. I would have probably handed it if he would have gave me a ball.
The memes
and
that came out after that. Oh
no, but if they would have handed me a ball, same thing. I would have probably done the same. I would have gave it back to. I would have gave it to a kid, even if he did hand it to me. Right?
Sure.
If I caught it, fuck him. It's my fair catch. Learn how to catch. Yeah, learn how to catch straight up.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, but I mean,
no, absolutely.
I used to go to the baseball games when I was a kid with a baseball glove. Yeah, dude.
A lot of the couple that I did go to as well when I was younger. I used to bring a glove too.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna get that opportunity to catch a ball, and it's gonna break my finger, and I'm gonna say, "Fuck, you should have brought a glove."
But it'd be worth it, dude.
But yeah, so this we're going off topic with the fucking Jays now.
Yeah, I know. Sorry,
the problem
we're
is,
on football.
The problem is, we're up here. We don't get a Canadian football team.
No, I know.
So we have to rely on them. So, but yeah, what did you think of that Eagles and the Chiefs game there too? What did you think how that was played? That was played beautifully.
That was a good game. I mean, the Eagles are they're strong, man. They're a strong team, and I think with a couple of injuries that KC has, I think they have an injury and I think they have. Isn't Rice with KC? He's the one that's suspended, right?
Mm.
So yeah, so they've got a couple of key. I think their number 1 and number 2 wide receivers are both down, and they're trying to rely on Kelsey, and he ends up injuring somebody else in the first game, and then he ends up not catching the ball, bouncing off his chest into the Eagles player hands, and then that ended up going down eventually for a touchdown, I think, or for a score. So yeah, kind of they're kind of, you know, they're kind of frustrated. I mean, in the first game, I know they had a rookie that was lining up, and I think he took like 6 offsides or something like that, and they showed Kelsey just reaming the poor kid out in the huddle, like, just don't fucking move, man. Like, just stay there. Like, you know, he kept inching ahead, and then you get called, and so they lost a lot of yardage that way, right? So
he's he's just upset now. He's got married life.
Yeah, he's a gay. That's right. Yeah.
Well, he's upset. He has to sign a prenup.
Yeah, exactly. Even though he makes the money that he makes, he needs to sign a pre-up.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she makes a hell of a lot more money.
Oh, I absolutely, like, fucking probably 100 times more than what he makes, man.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I mean. Usually it's him that would, you know, he would probably be the one that wants a prenup, but roles are reversed.
No, this is like 32
your woman
lawyers
makes
involved.
Way more. Yeah.
No, this is like 32 lawyers involved and everything. This is documents to the T for sure. But yeah, no. What about the Bills Jets game? That was an easy win for the Bills too, anyways. So
Bills are looking good as well. I love like Saints are still my team, but my second favorite team is definitely the Bills. I love Josh Allen, man. That guy is just unbelievable. Yeah.
Well, you know what? You better hurry up and do something, otherwise his time's going to be done, right?
You're right. You're absolutely right, man. It's he's only getting older, so.
What a better year to do it when there's not many many games left in that.
Well, I was thinking the same thing. What a way to go out for that,
especially with the stadium.
For all those years. Yeah, absolutely. Is to go out and.
Where are they moving it to? Do you know? I know they're moving it just not too far, but I mean,
not too far. But I'm not too sure. I don't know if it's close to like where the Sabres are playing or where. So
yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the actual.
Either. I'd have to look it up. But
the geographics down there in the States, you know. So
yeah,
but no, that
Bills are doing fantastic. So,
but
I think it's like the Bills are still.
What about the Cardinals? Pulled off a great game too.
Cardinals are one of those teams that you
got to keep your eye on.
No, yeah, you can't count them out. You just you know, they might have a bad game or something, or depending on what team they play. But it's just if they step it up, it's like look out. They'll definitely run right over you. So
yeah, and they come in, like, if they can stay healthy, they're gonna play. Yeah. I think they'll be a good team. I like to go for these teams that are a little bit.
I was liking Denver too because I like that rookie Bo Nix from last year. But what are they? They 1-1 now.
That was the one against the Colts. That was the game.
Yeah.
That was a crazy game, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That game there. That was probably the best game this whole weekend. Like, I was watching Red Zone for those games that I missed because I had to. Yeah. I had no choice but to watch it because when you have 9 games going at once.
Oh yeah.
I don't have 9 TVs.
No, I usually just I pick my team and then that's it. If my team's not playing, well, I always time-wise is.
I'll watch it if, like, when my team was the only game on that night, so I was able to sit there and focus on it, right?
Yeah.
But when I was watching on Sunday, like, when you have to watch 9 games and everything at once, it's not easy just to sit there and watch 9 games. You gotta either watch only one and then go to watch the recaps, or just watch the Red Zone plays, because those are the most important, right? I mean, they are.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool stuff. They'll show you the highlights if there was something prior to that.
Yeah.
Red Zone happening, but they'll show you just the highlights. They're not going to show you the full game, right?
Yeah.
So I am so not opposed to that at all, right? I don't mind having.
I don't mind it.
I can focus. That's the best way for me.
I like watching the whole game though. for me.
I believe
I want to.
I understand what you're saying, and
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, the I think the red zone is really if you're gonna have to watch it on Sunday,
Yeah.
instead of having to flip back and forth through channels, is the red.
Yeah.
You'd have to watch the red zone.
Yeah. I like my niece's setup where we watch the game and then she usually brings another television in the room, and either we watch the Jays. If the Jays are playing, the Jays will be on it. Otherwise, she'll have like you said, red zone on the one TV, and then the Steelers, like your Steelers, on the other one.
Well, you can do that too, right? But
Yeah.
remember, a lot of the times I watch it on my handheld device.
I know. Yeah, I know you do. Yeah.
Like I don't sit in front of the TV.
No,
I don't like to be sitting in front of the TV just watching it, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather be moving or doing something as I'm watching it or listening to it or paying attention that way, right? I just focus on everything, right? Like I just focus on those 4 games. It doesn't do it does every game. All 9 games are going, but it was just showing you red zone plays. It was going back and forth, right?
Okay.
So, but I mean, you guys all know how that works out there, anyways. I mean, anybody that watches football, I think my cousin Peter does it. I gotta go get out there to watch some football. He told me he's always been inviting me to go watch some football out there.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Right?
You're always welcome. You're always welcome down here too.
I know. It's
you don't like drive. I was gonna say you don't like driving to the sticks though. So
no, but it's like one is all the way east and one is all the way west, and it's like, and it's like, fuck, man. Why can't anybody? The closest person is Nico. And
that's
to be honest,
nobody wants to live near downtown. That's why.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think he watches the football religiously like that on the weekend. He does other things. I don't think
he does either. Yeah.
No, unless he's home and he's not doing anything or he's not busy, but he's got other shit. He has stuff planned, right? So, but I mean, if I wanted to watch a game with him, and I said, hey, you want to watch a game? He'll set it aside and then get down there and watch it with him, right?
Yeah. Actually, we should do that. We should try to set up a time and.
We should actually do one, and you know,
even with Nico, like even invite what I mean, like Nico or whoever, like we'll just even if we try to find a central place or if we go somewhere to watch it or whatever.
Well,
it'd be kind of fun too.
When we were down in Washington too, Nico picked this place to go eat, this bar to go eat at, right? And nothing but college football going on.
Oh, wow. Right. Well, that college football's huge in the States.
It was massive. People were going nuts there, dude. I'm watching games being like 70 to fucking 14, and I'm going, holy shit! And the amount of people that and I just found out a little bit more about college football and how now they're getting paid for it and stuff like that, not just the universities.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So because of that, it makes it that much more exciting. It gives them an initiative to do something, right? And it gives them the drive even more than they had. I think. Sometimes introducing the money too young might be not beneficial to what they're doing. Beneficial to what they're doing. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I still think it's a good thing that they should get some sort of, they're bringing in more money they're bringing in more viewers than the NFL.
Yeah.
Right. Which is unbelievable. It's just college, right? But that's when they're the hungriest, right?
It's unbelievable. It really is actually. Yeah. It's crazy.
So.
Have you looked at the games for next week or this
upcoming week? Yeah. Well, I was gonna say we'll give each other a little rundown. We'll give each other a little quick rundown. Nobody has to give our picks. We don't have to do it. But yeah, there's some interesting games coming up. This week,
there is. The very last one's going to be a nail biter.
See, but this is why I don't want to pick right now because I'm looking. I was just going over the injuries and stuff, so it was like.
Well, that's why I said. I pick now, so that way if I do fall asleep, at least I've got picks that are already done and they're there. I won't lose out. But I try to, usually a couple hours or whatever before the games, I'll go on, I'll see what injuries or whatever, and I can tweak it from there. But at least that way, if I do my picks now, if something does happen or I get, who knows, like if I forget or I had to go out and get something or pick up somebody or whatever, at least that way I know my picks are already done and I'm not gonna lose out because that did hurt. That does hurt, man. Not picking for 8 games.
Yeah, it does. Trust me. And this now I got a lot of catching up. I'm not, overall I'm about 100 points behind.
Yeah.
So that's a big hurt. I mean, but
you'll get it. You've been picking really well lately.
that's what I'm hoping on, right? And I rush through them too, which is a thing. 'Cause I feel like if I rush through them, I don't second guess myself.
Yeah.
Because that's what I hate doing is second guessing myself. Like I knew Washington had a chance of not beating Green Bay this week,
Yeah.
like a big chance, but I still picked them. But I used my low confidence, right?
That's what I did the same thing. I did the same thing. Actually, it was about 10 minutes before the game, the Viking game, and I almost changed my pick. And I thought, no, the last time I did that and I changed it, I ended up losing. So I thought, no, I'm going to stay with the Vikings. And the fucking Vikings lost. I thought, son of a bitch, I should have. It's just that's why I just like, okay, I can't have that in my mind unless it's something serious where somebody's gone down or there's a serious injury. But
I'm still at a 50% accuracy, so I'm
okay,
still walking
good,
that
good.
line, so that's still good.
Good.
50-50 with missing 9 games,
Yeah,
whatever it is.
good.
Yeah, so
That's good, man.
that's not too bad. I don't want to toot my own horn yet, guys, but
No.
I'm coming for these guys to see.
And
this year.
Neeks is doing good too.
Of course,
He's
but
really
he always does. How do you think I've learned how to play this pool a little better because of him? I'm still working on it, the confidence part, right? But yeah, I was playing it a total different way. I told you guys last year.
Yeah.
When we did the playoff rundown and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah.
Recap.
Yep.
Yeah, I was playing it a total different way. So this week it looks like we got this one's a big one. It's the Bills not a big one, but it's a rivalry match.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the Bills and the Dolphins, right?
Yeah, that's I don't think there's any contest there, but okay.
I don't think so, but no, but it is a rivalry.
Yeah, you're right.
They do have a history.
Yeah.
Sorry, they do have a history, but we'll see what happens. Then you got Green Bay and the Browns, Cleveland, right?
Yep.
And that one should be a blowout.
Right? Yeah, I could see that. Yep.
Right, it should be, but you never know. Like this is the thing. This is what makes you nervous, is right?
I know.
You're like at every last minute. Then so you got after that you got Indianapolis and Tennessee. So you got the Colts versus Titans.
It's the ones that are like that, the Colts and the Titans, where it's like you feel that one team should be the one that wins it, but
because I still think that Titans don't have such a bad team. They have an upcoming team, right? So we'll see what happens.
Those are the ones you gotta be careful with,
right? And then you got the Vikings and the Bengals. Now with
that
Browning,
yeah,
but no, their second string quarterback can do it. He can pull stuff off, Cincinnati. So we'll have to see what happens there. Like they've played with him too. They've had to play with him, and he, hopefully he's ready for replacing.
They won last week.
Yeah,
him, I think. He had to take over because I think Burrows got hurt. In the first quarter or something.
Yeah, so they pulled that off. So that hopefully they can go. But it's just like they say, and I hate to say it, he's a great quarterback. He's just got a bad run, man. He's had whether it be injuries or whether it be the team just sucking around him, right? At one point, right? So, he's probably has the best team right now that he could use, and he gets fucking hurt, right?
Yeah.
Then you got Pittsburgh and New England.
Yeah.
Which we know that I don't know. I really don't. Sometimes I think the Patriots are pulling it off because they've been playing half decent football.
They have been, yeah.
I think if they just get a few more tweaks and then people learning their positions a little better, I think they could pull something off. But we'll see what happens. I don't want to jump the gun too much on that one. There's another one with the Eagles and the Rams. So
yeah, it's to me that's a given one, I think. But
I think so. But we'll see what happens. Like you said, I can never guarantee.
I know.
I want to be one of those guys that can do the stats like that and know them 100%. But because everything changes so quickly in football, and it literally changes on a day-to-day basis.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely.
And drastically, not just a little bit, because they only have a certain amount of games for the year, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like watching baseball at 152 games, right?
Exactly.
182. What am I talking about?
I was just about to say, I think it's more than 152, but I think it is up or 182.
Right. Yeah, and then you got Tampa Bay and the Jets, which is another Sunday game.
Jets are still they're one of those teams that, again, even though they've lost, but they're right on that cusp where they're losing, but they're losing by not much. It's only going to take one time where
that confidence
the other team's or the other team's either going to, they're going to throw an interception or they're going to, get a blocked kick. Like that even happened like yesterday too. Like you just never know, right? So they're right on that cusp because both games I think they lost. They didn't
But
lose by.
I still think Mayfield has got the advantage. I still do.
If so long as he's playing, yeah, because yeah.
So we'll see that. But then you got Washington and Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And they're in Washington again. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if Daniels comes out. They don't really have a second string quarterback right now, like a good one. So we'll have to see what happens. I'd like to see them pull it off. They're telling on the statistics, they're telling they're going to pull it off, but I don't know. Vegas with Brady up there now in the booth talking. I don't know, man. This guy just wants to be in the limelight. This guy just wants to be in the limelight. Hear his voice, even though I hate his announcing. Oh my god!
Yeah, last year when he was commentating, man. I mean, it was.
He's got to be the worst. He's got to be the worst. One of the worst, right?
Yeah. One that I really like. He's not really a commentator, but he's always in the half times and stuff. I love Gronk. I think Gronk is hilarious, man. I think he's great.
Yeah, he could be funny. He could be funny. Yeah, at times, right?
He's pretty good, man. I like him.
And then you got Atlanta against Carolina, which should be a given too.
Yeah, it should be.
Right, but we'll have to say that one. We'll leave it at that. Yeah. But then you got the Texans and the Jaguars, which
and this is the one I'm telling you about. This is the one where it could go either way, no problem. Yep.
And it says it right here. I mean, it still says Jacksonville's the underdogs, but really, I don't think
so. Yeah, I don't think they're an underdog.
No, I
think that was a 50-50.
Yeah, that's a toss of a coin sort of thing. That's asking somebody, that's phone a friend or whatever.
Well, that's if I'm not mistaken, Jacksonville. Where are we here? Actually, on the other one it's showing Jacksonville at a -1.
No, I'm just looking at their the line, the percentage wise.
No, I know, but when I looked at the other one, they're showing Jacksonville at -1. So you have one saying Texans, you have one saying
that's why it can flip flop.
So that's why I'm saying it's going to be one of those games.
I think it's 1.5 difference in between, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like when it comes to the spread, I think it's like 1.5. Right, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's -1.
Yeah, even less. So
yeah,
it can go either way, right?
Yep.
And then you got the Broncos and the Chargers, which, if the Broncos can keep playing, I mean, they'll see what happens, right? If they keep getting up.
The Chargers have come out huge. I mean, they've already beat KC, and who they play? Damn it, who they play last week? Just the other day. Chargers. Where are they here? They played the Raiders last night. They played the Raiders last night and they won. So they're 2-0. So, they're playing a really good game actually, the Chargers. So, I mean, that's another toss up. I mean, if Knicks has a good game, then it could go Denver's way. But Chargers right now are just playing fantastic.
And then you got your team.
Yeah, I know.
We don't
have any chance. No chance against the Seahawks, but you never know. You never know.
And then the Seahawks might break a leg or something.
Yeah,
who knows,
exactly.
Right?
Yep, maybe they'll.
There was a lot of injuries this week, but then you got your sister's team here, the Cowboys and the Bears. We'll see what happens there.
Yeah, they're in Chicago too. So
right, I know too many people that like Dallas.
No, I know.
They're living on a dream, I think.
Yeah.
Although that, or they're living on their parents' dreams and stuff, and it sucks because they're a good team. They've always been a classic team, but they've always been number one.
Prescott's still a good quarterback, and don't forget you've also got the best kicker in the NFL.
Yeah, but you're not going to be kicking the whole fucking game.
No, but the fact is at least
if you can get close
down the field and you're anywhere in that 50 to 60, you'll still get your 3 points.
Yeah, no, I know, I get it. I totally get it. That's not. I'm not debating
that. Helps. That.
But they haven't done anything spectacular since what? Troy Aikman.
Probably Aikman was the best. Yeah.
Right, was probably the last one. They haven't done nothing impressive since then, right? And I've only watched it for the last 3 years, but I've always seen the highlights and I've always heard people talking about football.
I think a couple years ago, that's right. And they have CD Lamb.
CD Lamb, big deal.
Yeah. I would say big deal. He's good, man.
I know.
Lamb is good.
I'm just trying to fucking.
I know you're trying. I know. But
It's called it's called a football pool for a reason.
I think about 3 years ago, Dallas actually was really good. They only lost like I think 2 games or whatever. But then they were a typical Leafs game. They get into the first game of the playoffs and then they blow it. So
yeah, and then you got this one should be interesting. Arizona and San Fran.
Another one that could go either way, man. San Fran's
I
playing
still
good,
think,
but if
I still think Atlanta
Riddle or Ritter, whatever the hell,
are ready to go. Yeah, are ready to go, but
that depends.
I don't know, man. I still think they can pull it out. I still think Arizona's got that fucking power.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So we'll see what happens. They just keep pushing forward.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. I don't mind a team that has a bird as a symbol. Looks really cool, you know.
Oh fuck.
Then you get the Chiefs and the Giants, and this should be a guaranteed.
They should. Yeah. Finally, they should get their first win, I think.
Yeah, but it's not something that's that impressive.
No. No, because you're playing the Giants. I know.
Yeah. You know, I expect them to blow them out of the water, kind of like the Ravens did with the thing last week.
Oh, fucking Lions. Yeah. And this is coming to the last game. This is the one this is
going to be iffy. This one, if the Lions if Eminem shows up in the fucking stadium again with Barry Sanders, then you know what? It's all over.
They're in Baltimore, though.
I know. So, that's the problem, right? Yeah, so who are we going to have show up in Baltimore? Who's the artist down there that's going to represent the team? Yeah, I don't know. You have fucking thing in KC, and then you have Taylor Swift in KC. Now they're showing Eminem like crazy at Detroit's game.
At the Detroit game, yeah.
Right.
That's a hard one, man, because the Lions and the Ravens. I mean, if the Lions can do what they did last week, I mean, they walked all over.
Yeah, they did. They looked crappy for the first 2-3 plays.
Yeah,
until it's their turn.
All of a sudden, it just kept going up and up and up. And I looked, and all of a sudden, it was like 40 something. That it was 50. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
I think it's their coach. What's his? I don't even know his name, but he's a scary fucker, right?
He is. Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, he's a big dude. Yeah.
But no, he's just
the look and everything.
Yeah,
on his face. Yeah,
that look he has, right?
Yeah,
just looks intimidating. He can be a big pussy, like at the end of the day, but that look is intimidating, and especially if you're a young player and you're you know. It could be really it could be really intense. So it'd be nice to see them pull it off against Baltimore. It'd be
interesting, but
they still keep saying it's Baltimore's year. I keep hearing it toss up between Allen and Lamar.
Well, I mean, they've already beat the Ravens, so
right.
I think this could be with Buffalo, like I said, with them getting a new a new arena,
stadium,
and
this can be that final push forward.
Yeah,
that final push, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, so many people hate that, man.
Oh, I was hearing about it all on the radio today.
It works for them, though.
You weren't allowed to do it before. That's why.
I know they're almost impossible to stop. I mean,
the problem is
crazy.
It's not even so much that, it's to see if the ball crosses the line. That's where I am still dumbfounded about football. I know the camera angles are crazy.
Oh, I know.
But to see, know physically it's there, and just by pulling people off of each other, doesn't necessarily mean that ball's not fucking moving underneath somehow.
I know. That's what I mean. I don't.
There's no guarantee. No. I can't unless you physically see the person fall. You don't even know who's holding the ball, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is. It is absolutely crazy. Right? I could never figure that one out, man. But it's something definitely to see. That's for sure.
But then you can do the tush push. But then that's what happened in the Indianapolis game last week, where they got the penalty, not in Indianapolis, but was it that I said that. The Broncos.
The Broncos,
they jumped on one of their guys to get leverage to block the field goal.
Exactly, you're not allowed to do that,
which is kind of stupid. Your offense is allowed to push your defense. Your offense.
I know that's what push. I mean. I don't understand that.
It doesn't make sense to me. It is kind of stupid, right? I think this is just a new thing because I thought they were doing it a lot last year with the Steelers or the Raiders or something. Where they were doing that, where they would jump off that, they would leap kind of off that player.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't know if this is
I think it's a brilliant move, but if you're able to do it and you can steady yourself.
But that's what happened in that Broncos game.
Yeah.
And they ended up going Well, yeah, it ended up costing first down
Yeah.
for Indianapolis, and they were able to kick it from there.
Yeah. Oh,
You know, instead of running it, right?
fuck. Unreal, man.
So I just I don't know. We'll have to see what happens this week, right? And how they because everything's
there's some tight picks here, man. Big time.
Everything's changing, right? Like year to year, these are the most drastic. You see changes from year to year now. It's the sport that I see the most drastic changes in.
Yeah.
From year to year.
Yeah,
right.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that. And then fucking in October too, dude. Don't forget, we also have hockey starting.
I know. That's why I said in October, I said we're going to be watching baseball, hockey, and football. So like, you're not going to know what to watch. You're going to be
making podcasts.
Yeah.
Nice, but no.
Yeah.
But this was great, man. Coming back on here live.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was very good. I liked it.
I just want to thank Nico for setting up this studio here right now.
Yeah, this is cool.
In the background, I can hopefully switch them up week to week. So we'll have the next one up here for it'll be game picks for week 3.
Yeah, no, this is
right.
This is really cool. It's a great setup, and like the new intro there is very cool too.
That's your first time seeing it, really, eh?
Yeah, I've never seen it before. Yeah, so
that's cool. Thanks courtesy to Julie over there.
Yeah, nice.
She did that. We will have to talking her into an intro just for the football sports.
Just for the football, yeah, that would be awesome.
But
do one for football.
We have to figure it out, right? Because I don't know what the copyright stuff is and stuff and things like that. So we'd have to figure it all out.
Fair enough.
But it'd be interesting, right? Like this is just cool enough as it is, and all the fun stuff you get to play with now. And I forgot it's been so long since we did a live show, even though I do the pre-records with everybody else.
Yeah.
I don't see any of the fun stuff you get to play with in the live shows.
Yeah.
And you get all kinds of StreamYard's offering all kinds of stuff now, so it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Right. So you give them a shout out. Thanks to them for having all this fun. Right.
Yeah.
But
no kidding.
But yeah, so you ready for next week? That's all I'm saying.
Well, like I said, when I was waiting for you to come on for tonight's show, I was already starting to make my picks and everything. So
well, you must already have some logged. I'm looking at them right now, and I'm not touching them right yet.
I've got everything logged. The only thing I have to do is the tiebreakers.
I mean, yeah, you know what? I know. And the tiebreakers have to be done by when? Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And same with the makers, who does the most, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Because honestly, I'm just saving one thing right now, just because I know it's just got to be a given this week, but we'll see. I'll always go back to it, but yeah, this will be interesting. I can't wait to see. This will be another exciting week of football.
Yeah, it will be.
This one always reminded. She's already got it on her calendar every week. JD's going to be making picks. She's great for that, man. I don't know how somebody. Yeah,
you got lucky. You got lucky with Anna, man. Let me tell you, she spoils you. From what I hear, she spoils you. So that's good.
I don't know what I did to deserve it, man. Fuck, to be honest with you. But I'm a kiss ass. I don't know what I deserve to get all you guys as my friends, man. That's great. But
no, it's good, man. It's
this keeps me sane.
Yeah,
this is the
like
fun
it
stuff.
helps. It does. It really does. It helps.
So.
I love it. Too funny.
So I guess we'll bring it back and hopefully hit you up next week, guys. Everybody out there, and thanks for tuning in and joining us for the first live episode in quite a while now. So hopefully we can keep them coming, and Rob and me will be bringing some more sports talk to you guys, and don't forget to check out all the other shows on the channel, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, because there's all kinds of content going out. Trailer rewatches, movie reviews, music, anything you can think of. That's why it's your one stop for pop culture talk.
Perfect.
Right? Always, guys. So make sure to like and subscribe. All right, Late Night Chat Network. All right, Rob.
That sounds good, brother.
Peace out, everybody, and we will talk to you next week and fulfill you with all the dreams that came true in our lives when it came to football picks.
We'll see whose picks were better.
See who remembered to put them all in this week.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully you do.
Maybe we'll get some guests on here or something one day and on this one to talk with us. That'd be interesting.
Yep. For sure.
But yeah, we will do it again next week, guys. Peace out.
Perfect. Peace out,
Thanks
guys.
again. Peace out.
Welcome to the show, everybody.